guys, hope you guys are having a good week so far. I wanted to do a video today with regards to the new Revolution Makeup Revolution London. Well, they've changed their name to just Revolution now, and that's just landed in South Africa after yeah, let's not get into how long it's been, but I'm very excited. The prices on these items are so affordable. I'm going to just go through. I tried to take as much as I could to do a full face for you guys, so I'm going to show you guys as I go what I got, and yeah, we'll take it from there. We'll see what I come up with. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so firstly, I didn't see any other primers, so I saw this baking oil hydrate and prep for flawless makeup application. Don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, there we go. So it's literally got a little dropper. I don't know how much I'm gonna use. 3 drops maybe. I don't want to be an oily mess either, so I can always apply a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take the bottom side of my sponge and literally just dip it in there, and yeah, let's see. Oh, there's quite okay, a lot comes off this sponge, so maybe it actually has a nice smell. It smells almost lemony, like citrus. Oh, that's nice. It reminds me kind of my Bobbi Brown, but nothing beats Bobbi Brown. So yeah, if you've got oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this. I don't think you need this much hydration, and the sponge I think is giving a lot more, but I'm quite liking it. I just hope the foundation goes on nicely over it. So yeah, that's quite nice. I mean, I only had 3 drops. It's not like an oily where like it'll glide over your skin. It's actually quite nice. It almost sinks into the skin, which is nice. I like this. I'm just wondering how it's going to apply. So yeah, moving on. The only one that they got here, the foundation, is the Revolution Makeup Face Fast Base Stick. So it looks like this, and it is literally a foundation stick. So let's see actually how much product you get in this one, because I know I've seen some reviews of the, I don't know if it's the made. Okay, so this is how much you get product, which isn't really a lot if you think, I mean, then literally there's like that much product in, and the tube is that long. Okay, but yeah, we're not going to judge it on that. It is affordable. So yeah, I'm going to just put this everywhere. Oh, yeah, look at myself in the piece of glass. So I'm literally just gonna, oh, it is nice and soft though, so I'm just literally gonna, oh, I hope this shade's not too light for me. I never actually have that problem. Guys, this is really soft, but as you guys can see on here, it's actually using quite a lot of the product very quickly. So I don't know how long this is gonna last, but let's see. Okay, well, I'm just going to blend that in so long. So it is applying very nicely. I don't have any problem with the application. It's not completely full coverage, so let me see if we can bold it. And yeah, especially on my forehead. Just want to cover my bruises up a bit. And everywhere that I want some extra coverage, we're obviously going to put on some concealer as well, but I just want to really try out the product and see, give it a fair shot. So I don't know if I'm so much a fan of foundation sticks, but I mean, there is that whole thing with the Vanish stick from Hourglass, but I don't know if that's going to compare to this. This isn't very okay. So let me just Let me just get a bigger mirror because I just need to see this. I'm seeing some stuff and I don't know if I'm seeing correctly because of that small tiny mirror. Okay, so it is a very, it does apply nice and softly, but it is a very dryish, you know, it's not a glowy or a, it's giving decent coverage. I would say medium coverage. I mean, it did cover my spots, my bruises that have fallen off nicely. So for a day-to-day, it is actually not bad at all. As you guys can see, I've now literally used quite a lot, and there's only that much product in, so you're gonna go, I would say, 6-7 applications if you really like build it, unless you want very full coverage, then I would say, I mean, it is very natural. It's covering everything the way it's supposed to. I would say if you do have dry skin, definitely use the oil, because if I didn't use the oil, I think I would be having a problem. But it's not clinging to my dry patches or anything, so not bad. Moving forward, I'm now going to try the Conceal and Define Concealer. If you guys can see there, I literally have the lightest shade that they've got here. I think the foundation stick was F1 and this one is C1. So yeah, I've definitely, this applicator though is humongous. Can you guys see that? Let's see how that works. Oh, applied knife mover. There's so much, there's a lot of product coming out on the applicator. So I'm liking that. Wow, I'm liking this Bigfoot thing, like Bigfoot. I'm having a little bit of, sorry, I know it's a lighter shade, but I'm not going to cover up there. Maybe I'm just going to cover off my little bruisey there. Okay, so let's blend that in. I'm just going to go on with this pointy top. Wow, I'm liking this concealer. I didn't pick up the baking powder, so I'm just going to use my Maybelline. I should have probably done the banana or the whatever, but you know, I do that. I forgot. So I'm just taking all the creases out, and then I'm just going to bake under the eyeballs. And there we are, tend to crease. Everything's looking really good, guys. I don't know if you guys can see, and I look nice and glowy. And yeah, so let's move along to the eyeshadow palette. So I got the SophX eyeshadow palette. This one looked the most interesting. I really want the nice new one, but yeah, hopefully they'll bring it in soon. So this is the colors. If you guys can see, it's got quite a lot of product. This was, I think it was 250 Rand, which is not bad at all. Not for the amount of product that you're getting. So we're gonna see, I don't know, maybe I should do swatches first. So let's do some swatches. Okay, so I think if we do the swatches, then we can kind of see what we're gonna be working with. Okay, so let's go from top to bottom. The only thing that's a bit is that the names are on a little plastic thing and that kills me. Okay, so I'm just gonna name the shades because I'm not gonna hold the palette up every time now that I swatch. So, okay, I'm going in with Penguin, which is like a white shade. Just want to see if it's matte or... Okay, so that's like a white matte shade. It's not shimmery, so it's not going to show up really that much. Then we have Pancakes, which is like a long, I would say camel color. Oh, these shades are very soft though, I must say. So that is the camel color. It's also a very fleshy color, so it would be perfect for like the crease. And then there's a lighter color. I think this is a shimmer. Yes, a shimmer shade. It's like a cream shimmer shade. So I know you can't really see much on the camera at the moment because we're at the very light shades. And then there is like almost like a, okay, sorry, that shimmery shade was called Fairy Lights. Then we've got Pink Champagne, which is a shimmery baby pink. This one has glitters in, I think, because it is a little bit chunky. Yeah, it is a bit chunky, but it's a very nice shade. I mean, we are dealing with a very affordable palette here at the moment. Then we've got a little bit of a darker camel color called Iced Coffee. Oh, this is also a very nice. These shades are now very bland. We're gonna get to the color ones. So that is more of a, yeah, camel color. It's a little bit darker than that Pancakes one. Then we're going to a little bit darker of a brown. There's actually a lot of mattes on here. These shades are very soft, guys, so go in with a very light hand. Okay, so, and this is the last color from the top row. So that is more of a brownish, if you guys can see that one. So that was the top row. If you guys can see the light ones. Now we're going to get to some more interesting ones. Then we are moving to Grow Old, which is almost like a warm bronzy gold shade. It's like a warm bronze shade. There we go. And then the one next to it, it's Sparks Fly. It's more of a goldish brown sparkly shade. It's a very neutral, like there's a lot of colors as well, but there's a lot of, yeah, this is more, that's more of a warmer bronze, and this one's more of a golder bronze, but still bronze. Then we've got like a true brown bronze shimmer shade called Smoky Bronze. There. That's very nice. There we go. Then there's like a purple shade called Mixed Berries. I like the pops of color in here. Ooh, that's nice. There we go. Ooh, that's like, ooh, that's beautiful. Wow, look at that one. That's beautiful. Okay, and then there's a matte brown again called Tiramisu. I think it's a little bit just of a darker shade. Very nice. They're not very chalky at all. Then there's more of a pinkish, peachy brown. Very soft. So there is that one. If you guys can see. So that's the second row. We have there, if you have a look, there's actually 4 rows. So there's a lot of product and colors in this palette. Keep playing around with it. Then we have this peach color called Cloudberry. Okay, that's weird for peach, but okay. Let's swatch that one. Cloudberry. Wow. It's actually a beautiful, wow, that's like a beautiful peach. Then we've got more of a darker peach color. I would actually say coral, more of a coral color. Wow, that looks orange, but it's actually very coral. These matte shades are actually beautiful. Okay, then there's like an army green metallic color. Ooh, this one's nice. Look at this one. Wow, holy shit, that's beautiful. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the full potential, but that's nice. Then there's almost like a, I don't know if this is a shifting, oh my word. It's like that color almost in the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. Can you guys see that? Oh my word, guys, look at that. Okay, I've forgotten to actually say the flippin' color names. Okay, so the peach one is called Cloudberry. Then we've got Pumpkin, which is this orangey coral shade. Then we've got Pine Tree, which is this green. Then we've got Petrol, that's this color. Then we've got Pug. Now that is the matte. Oh, it's like a cool tone grayish brown shade. Oh, I was looking for a shade like this the other day. Let me swatch that again. Oh, it's pretty. Then we've got a color called Danger. It's like a maroonish. Wow, it's like a maroonish color. Oh, they're so nice. So that is the third row, guys. If you can have a look, and then we're going over to the last row of colors. Okay, so then we've got the first shade on the last row, which is called Strawberry Sweet. It's like a really girly pink. Don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a really girly pink. Then we've got a shimmer shade called Festive Flame. I have to swatch this to actually see what color it is. Like a beautiful mauvey pinkish. Oh, it's got almost like an orangey tint to it, if you guys can see. Then we're going over to like a warm brown color. Oh, this almost looks like it's got a little bit of coral and everything in. This is a very warm palette. It's actually very nice. Okay, and that's called Copper Coin. Then we're going to the last three, which is mattes. This one is called Mug Cake. It's like a true brown shade, dark brown matte. Then we've got Rosewood, also a dark brown. We'll see the difference now between the two. So yeah, it's a little bit browner. The other one's more of a warmer brown. And then obviously we've got a true black in the palette. There we go, matte black. And there we have the palette. Gorgeous, guys. Okay, so I think I'm first going to just set this concealer, because as you guys see, it's sunk into my... I'm actually going to use... I just have to keep this shade names. Okay, I'm going to use Pancakes, I think. And I'm just going to set my eye in the crease there. I'm just going to use this big mirror today, because I just really want to see what I'm doing. That one blends absolutely beautifully. It's actually set my concealer and everything very nicely. Okay, so with my little headband, I think I'm just going to go for a brownish with maybe some green. So I'm so excited. I get so overwhelmed that I don't know what to take. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker shade called Cup of Tea in the corner there. And I'm just going to work that into my crease or above it, because I've got funny eyes. Just windswipe emotions. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this tiramisu color, which is a little bit darker, and I'm just going to build that into the crease. Over there, over there. I'm just going to use a very soft hand, because these colors are very pigmented. Just blend it into the corner and up. Into the corner and up. It's building beautifully. Look at that. If you guys can see, I'm loving it. I am loving these browns. They are blending so beautifully. Wow. I don't know what else to take. Okay, let's do peachy. Maybe let's take a little bit of that peach and see how that blends with the brown. And if there's... Oh, it's warming it up nicely. Oh, it's actually making like a color like my headband. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm actually just going to work on my lower lash line and put these light colors there, and then we can move on to doing something interesting. So I'm just literally going to take the Cup of Tea shade again, that light brown shade, and I'm just going to drag that here on my lower lash line and just literally just buff it in there. And then you guys, this is looking beautiful. Beautiful. This foundation is looking nice as well. Wow. I don't know, I know I'm sounding a bit weird, but everything is looking really beautiful. Okay, so there is a lighter gold color that I'm maybe gonna put on my, it's called Sparks Fly. I think I'm gonna put that just with my finger on the inside of my lid. I really wanted to do something with the green as well, so maybe put that on my bottom lash line. This is nice. It's nice, Luxe Green Spas. I'm going to intensify that corner now with something darker. Okay, the gold shade is it's a foiled shade, but it is coming off a bit chunky. I'll show you guys now. It's not, I don't think this is going to blend well. It's looking a bit chunky. I don't know if you guys can see. It's not like a true sweep on beautiful. It's a little bit patchy, chunky, like, don't know how to explain it. But it almost leaves some texture behind. It would have been it is a beautiful shade. It just, maybe, let me try and blend it a bit. See if that works. No, then it takes the shiny bits away. Okay, let's just put a little bit more on. I'm actually going to go in with that shimmer shade Fairy Lights, that first white color, and I'm just going to put that on the inside to lighten it up a bit. Let's see if that works. I don't know, can you guys see on my, especially on my inner corner here, how chunky everything is applying right there. Oh, that makes me a little bit disappointed, but hey, for the price, it's not bad. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that small brush again, and I'm going to go into this green called Pine Tree, and I'm going to pack that on my lower lash line. That's not coming off really. Okay, let me try a bit more. Okay, that's more. Just don't tap off your brush. Okay, it's getting a bit muddy. You can't really get, because of the brown I put at the bottom. The green is getting very lost now. So now what I'm going to do is, okay, with the same brush, I'm just going to go into a darker chocolate color. I'm actually going to take a rosewood. Let's take mug cake. And I'm just going to build my corner here and intensify that a bit. But if you guys, I'll show you closely now. If you guys look, you can actually see that the brown and the green's kind of starting to look the same. So the green isn't like, but yeah, there aren't really a lot of light colors to put on the inner corners. I'm wondering now, I kind of like it. It's just the fact that that's a little bit so chunky, but okay, I'm just gonna pack it on a little bit just to define after I've blended everything. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a clean brush and just pack that light Fairy Lights color under my brow bone, just to lighten that up a bit. I'll brush my bushy brows now. To take that same color and see if I can pack that on my inner corner, just to lighten it up a bit. the eyeshadows are very powdery. It's like a weird formula that I haven't, but I do like the shadows. It's not that I hate it. Maybe I must just wet the brush a bit, see if it has a little bit of more of an intense highlight. Okay, that's a little bit better. Just wet it. I do like this palette. It's really not a bad palette. I mean, I've had way worse. For the price and the colors and the things, I am a bit on the fence, but I do want to play with it a little bit more before I make my final decision on whether or not. Sorry that I'm bending out of the camera. So that's the eyeballs, and yeah, moving on now. Let's see what's next. So the face. I got this palette. It was super cheap. It was, I think it was 139 Rand. It's like a face palette or blush palette, but I'm seeing highlighters and blushes, and I even see a shade that I'm gonna try and use that as a bronzer. Let me first just swatch. Okay, that is a shiny. Well, that can be like a bronzer topper. Okay, they are very pigmented, so I'm going to try and see if I can contour with that. Let me see if they shade things. No, there's no names. Okay, so let's get moving, girls. I'm going to take this brown shade, like this brown in the corner, and I'm going to see if I can contour with it. Ooh! Okay, let me try and fix what I just destroyed. Oh, it blends nicely. I did mess up a little bit by putting too much now, and then it just started blending out nicely. That's good. Just want to put a little bit more because I put most of the product in the front. The idiot that I am. Okay, let's do the other side. Let me do my nose. Let me nose a little bit, because this seems like, it's very pigmented. I'm gonna try and blend it out now. That brush is my normal one, but okay. It does blend out beautifully, actually. So I'm not too concerned about. Okay, so I have my first problem. It's settling into my lines here. I don't know if you guys can see. It is looking a bit cakey. Like, let me pat a little bit. But as I'm rubbing, and I haven't really put powder on, the product's almost, I don't know, but okay, let's continue with the blush, and then we can see after. Okay, blush. Then I'm gonna go in with, let me see this one. This one is, okay, that is actually beautiful. Let me see this one. Okay, let me see. There's like this rosy color there. These don't actually look anything like they do in the pan. It is nice blushes. You have to literally swatch them to actually see the right color, because you can't really tell. And they are very pigmented, as you guys can see. Me constantly putting on too much. I'm going to play around with it more because I want to use this liquid highlighter. This is in the shade Liquid Starlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it directly on. I'm going to put it on this glass thing of mine. Literally just like a drop, a drop, a drop. Okay? It's like a pinky color. Don't know if you guys can see that. And then I'm just going to take the tip of my sponge that on there. It's literally like there's pieces of glitter in, which I don't mind, but it's literally like sitting on top of my foundation, and if I go over with a brush just to lighten it, it literally picks up the foundation and everything. Why you gotta do me like that now? Let me just try and fix it with a... Oh man, that sucks. Okay, well, let me just try a little bit more on my nose. This dropper is not working lekker. Okay, it's... I mean, it's beautiful, it's just... I just completely like destroyed my foundation. So, okay, it is a beautiful highlight, but it literally sits on top of this, of the skin. I don't know if you guys can see. And you can't go over it with anything. You're going to destroy your foundation. Okay, now I just want to literally... Oh, it's making me blotchy everywhere. It's getting worse. Okay, wait. I'm going to stop with this liquid one. I'm going to try maybe some other time just do something else with it. Let's go into the palette and see. I'm going to use this light champagne-ish color here in the corner and just see if I can do anything with that. Please save me from myself. Oh my word, no. I'm starting to look like a drag queen, like... No man. Okay. I'm done with the highlight. I'm not going further with that. I'll play around with that a little bit more, but I'm a bit scared now. So what I'm going to do now is I have the SophX Illuminating setting spray. So I'm going to spray the living crap out of me and hope that something is going to... Oh, okay. Oh, it does have a nice mist. It smells like... Doesn't smell like alcohol too much. It smells most like something cleaning stuff. But okay. I'm looking. Bit cakey, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna pop on some mascara and then I'll be back and we can try the lip kits. Okay, so let's try the lip kit. I bought this one. It's called a Retro Luxe Matte Lip Kit, Lip Contour Kit. This one is in the shade Rain. These are 130 something rand. So let's try it. I'm not a huge matte lip fan. I do like Smashbox and Ofra ones. Oh, I must just open this one still. So, you know, some like the Maybelline matte ink ones, they don't work for me at all. They're too dry. They like literally become crusty on my lips because I've got such dry lips. So it's not the product, maybe it's just my lips, but okay. So, oh, this one's weird. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's not like a turning one, but okay, let's try this. Okay, let me just take this point off. That's going to bother me the whole time now. Okay, let's try again. Pencil is very soft, so I like the pencil so far. My lips are very dry, so okay. I think this is beautiful packaging though. So let's try it with a rose gold. Wow, that actually applied freaking beautifully. I mean, look at that. I'm not really one for a matte lipstick, so let's see if that dries and how it looks. So I'll be back in 5 minutes, and then we can go through the products and see what I liked, what I didn't like, and stuff. Okay guys, so it's been like 2 minutes and it's dried down quite nicely. There's no transfer at all. I'm loving this shade. I'm actually, okay, let me go through the products and then we'll see what I like, what I don't like. So we started off with the baking oil. I love the smell of this. It is, I don't know, but I mean, I'm going to try it a little bit more. You know, I always love to put something on underneath my foundation because I just get so dry. So that's a yes from me. The foundation stick, I am a little bit on the fence with. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it with some other products and just see if it works for me. But I mean, that whole thing, I don't know if it's the highlighter or the foundation stick, or even could be on top of the concealer. But I mean, I've heard such good things about the concealer, so I don't think it can be the concealer. So I'm going to try this out a bit. A little bit on the fence with this, but I'll post on my Instagram if I love this. If I don't post it, then you guys know it was no for me. I don't like bad mouthing too much, but yeah. Then what did we have then? Okay, the Conceal and Define. This is sitting beautifully. Okay, so just sorry that I'm interrupting. I'm touching my skin and the foundation is moving, so that concerns me a little bit. Yeah, it's even sinking. Let me come really close so you guys can see. If you guys can see how it's sinking into my lines, and I am not a fan of that. Okay, so concealer, very nice. I love the applicator. Definitely going to be playing around with this a little bit more. And then moving on to the palette. Okay, so I really love the colors in this palette. It's so versatile. There's so much that you can do with it. I'm going to play around with it. The matte shades are freaking amazing. I had literally no complaints about that. I'm going to be using these matte shades to death. The only thing that concerned me was that the shimmer shades were very chunky. But I'm going to play around with it a little bit more and we'll see. I'll maybe do another video and we can just check if that is as bad as it was. Okay. This little bottle of highlighter. I'm not even going to say a lot about it. It didn't work for me. It's sitting on top of my skin. It's so chunky. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like literally lifting my products up. It just didn't work for me. This little palette I love. I'm not going to be using all the colors in the palette, but there's a bronzing shade for me. There's literally blushes. I don't know, I must test the rest out. I'll do that. I'll maybe do swatches like on Instagram or something. The only one I don't like is this white because it's very chalky and I'm not ever going to be wearing a shade like that. This is a definite yes for me though. I loved that. Then the spray, the fixing spray. I don't see it. It smells like kitchen cleaner, but like a nice kitchen cleaner. Not like a bad kitchen cleaner. Okay. It's not really okay. Shake. It's refreshing, but it says illuminating spray. I don't know if it's this foundation that's flipping everything, screwing everything up, but yeah, I think maybe I'll give that a pass. The lip kits I am loving. I think I'm gonna go get myself one of each in darker colors so I can have a matching lip liner. I absolutely love it. Look there, my lips are, it's so comfortable. It's not really that drying at all, so I really like this. And that concludes this video. If you guys like this and would like me to do more full face of a brand, then let me know. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Well, that's embarrassing. Thank you. Let's try that again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate all the feedback and the support and everything from all you guys that keep watching and commenting. And well, as always, I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.